Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. Why are we naked, you ask? Well, it's a mighty fine question. It's a new series coming to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Crystal Extinction Patreon server that is opening later today, and it's going to be a daily series on the channel. Got a lot of exciting plans for this to incorporate our community into the actual series. I'm super motivated to get back into some Ark. I know I took a little bit of a hiatus there of covering Monster Hunter World. Unfortunately, I still work a full-time job, so it came down to making sure to cover one thing properly, and it just kind of became a mess. And I'm sorry to all of my Ark fans out there who were not able to get the Ark content that they wanted, but it's coming back, as well as PixArk and Tiny Human gameplay. So as you can see, me and Tiny Human will be playing this series together, as well as the patrons, and I'm just super excited to get back into here. Anyways, without further ado, what you guys came here for? We've got pretty much a date for the TLC patch, which is super exciting. And we've got an update on the TLC patch itself. We got the Parasaur. So the Parasaur unfortunately isn't getting a new model update, but it is getting some handy ability upgrades, which will make it more useful for beginner survivors, which is pretty exciting because the Raptor is now the most scariest thing in the beginning of the game, I think, along with Pegos and stuff like that. But basically, the Parasaur has found its voice in the form of a loud vocalization capable of notifying the player of surrounding danger, and is even able to scare away smaller creatures when doing so. The call can be separated into the same categories as other creatures with the type of turret mode. Very interesting. So you could potentially protect your small base from creatures like Pegos, Ichthyes, and Raptors if you don't have walls yet, which is really nice. Makes the Parasaur a lot more useful. As well as the call can be done on command by the player, just like a roar. Have issues with annoying Pegomastic or Ichthyornis stealing from you constantly while you're just trying to stroll down the beach? Well, ladies and gentlemen, now you can bring a Parasaur with you and scare these pesky critters away, which is freaking amazing. They did provide a little clip for this, and I'll show it right now. While riding your Parasaur, the Parasaur can send out a kind of echolocation that gives the player notice of where enemy players, tames, and wild dangers are around them, even when they are in line of sight. In combination with these abilities, make the Parasaur a very strong ally during these early days on the beach and ongoing. So this could actually be really useful when you're going through kind of like the forests area and stuff like that, when you can't really see stuff and it likes to jump out and murder your face. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. I really like what they're doing for the early game, making things a lot more useful. They are able to alert survivors when someone is trying to sneak into their base by acting like a living tripwire alarm. Oh my god, sneaking into the base is going to be freaking impossible nowadays. Now, it's just going to be impossible. So it's pretty cool. We got a couple new basically some photos here, which look really nice as well. So on top of these new abilities, the Parasaur will also have increased base carry weight, which will allow it to carry even more of your belongings as you explore the island and try and find your way around the Ark. And the ability to attack while running, which previously was not able to do. That was actually my biggest annoyance with the Parasaur, was not being able to attack while moving. So I'm really happy that they fixed that. Kind of wish they did a model update, but I guess it really doesn't need it. Anyways, so we do have a photo here of a raptor pouncing on a poor survivor, which is going to be terrifying. Super looking forward to that. And we've also got a photo of a Spino. It looks like it's trying to eat an Argentavis in a cave, which actually looks pretty cool too. But yeah, so lots of other cool information in this particular post here. So it looks like we should be... How did it get so dark out here already? Oh my goodness. We should be expecting the TLC patch phase 2 to include the Sarco, Spino, Argent, Raptor, Trike, and Parasaur, and we're looking to be on schedule for early next week. So early next week is relative, especially with, you know, wildcard. So expect it to be coming out between the 19th and the 23rd. And I'm really looking forward to this, especially now that I'm starting a full new series. We have plenty of things to get new mutations on, and I cannot wait. Now, for you console players out there, we will be expecting the patch to be released in mid-April. So expect around maybe April 15th, obviously, because that's the middle. So hopefully it comes before that. But at least that gives you guys a little bit of a time frame to look forward to for when this patch comes out. And here it also says that they will be addressing a lot of the concerns from the community and start doing weekly patches on Tuesdays to deploy critical fixes required. Another note, they have mentioned that after this TLC patch, they'll be focusing heavily on fixing bugs and be leaning on a heavily regular, so almost every week, Tuesday or Wednesday, deployment patch to fix these bugs. So it's very nice that they're actually going to be start working on quality of life improvements for Ark, and it kind of sounds like they're putting the TLC patches on the back burner and going to be working a lot of the quality of life stuff to make the game a little bit better. So that is good to hear as well. I mean, we do need quality of life improvements, and hoping that they continue the TLC patches beyond just Phase 2, because there are a lot of creatures in this game that could use a little bit of love. But anyways, that is all I've got for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Definitely look forward to the Crystal Extinction series coming to the channel. It might even release after this video. If it doesn't release after this video, it will be tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. We'll have Tiny Human playing with us as well, although it won't be for probably a couple episodes before he's back, because we actually didn't get to record. Super excited to be getting back into Ark. We got Pixark, then we got Ark Park, which is a VR version of Ark. Oh my god, so much stuff coming out this month. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!